it was all positive. I mean, that was the great thing about like that scene growing up is I feel like, yeah, there wasn't, it was funny to me when I heard friends of like their parents worrying, because like we literally, like it would, a Saturday night would be like literally getting together and like making pizza. Like that would, like, let's make a vegan pizza. Like that would be like the Saturday night. That would be like the plan. Nate Thielen was the one who, I remember him in sophomore year giving me a national meat out pamphlet, a tiny little national meat out pamphlet from, I can't remember, is it Farm Animals? I can't remember the group that did that, but it was just a thing. It was like National Meat Out Day. They used to put on this national, and it was that day, like, just one day, just don't eat meat. And I did it. And from there, and then I read this pamphlet as I was like through the day. I was like, man, like, I don't think I can go back. Like after knowing this, I made that decision at least for that day, and then for the next day and the next day. And then I started trying to gather as much other information I could, you know. That in particular may have started, I mean, definitely started out as more of a animal rights issue, that choice, I guess, as far as how then the punk scene was starting to affect my daily life and just my life. But from there, I just, you know, then it was reading books, and I was reading Die for New America and Animal Liberation and just anything I could get my hands on. Because I wanted to have conversation, and to know why I was making these big decisions. And then so being able to have those like actual then discussions, you know, like with my dad in particular, who was he was working in a packing house, and then, you know, became the president of the UFCW I mean, it was the largest labor union in South Dakota. I definitely, like, I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to make that decision without having a reason to. I didn't feel like it would be fair to anybody. But yeah, I mean, but through those conversations, like we had the conversations, and then, you know, the next weekend, like, he was like using that as an excuse to like make me like tempeh meatloaf, you know? So like, it was just like, he loved to cook, and it was like a new avenue. Then he's like, great. Like, I've had this cookbook forever. Like, let's, you know, so it was, yeah, it was supportive, because I definitely like had, you know, like in that regard, I felt in a personal, like, family level of it. I felt lucky, because I definitely knew a lot of people who like told their parents I'm going vegetarian. They were in high school, and they're like, okay, like, feed yourself.